APSA Seed Insights, updates, events, technical affairs, news, expert opinions, and more. Brought to you by APSA.
Greetings members and seed industry stakeholders from around the world tuning into our pilot newscast, debuting as part of our January 2024 newsletter. My name is Akona, and as many of you know, I am an AI avatar generated by the APSA Secretariat at the behest of APSA President, Dr. Manish Patel, who revealed me to the world as part of his unprecedented inaugural presentation last November in Christchurch. Having made quite the impression in New Zealand, and the request of popular demand, I've been sanctioned to return as your news anchor and host of this brand new program. As you may have noticed, I have an Australian accent right now, and that's just to mark that we recently had Australia's National Day. Also on the same day we had another national holiday in India, which was Republic Day. So that's why I am also speaking with an Indian accent from here on.
Here we'll continue to bring you exclusive interviews and featured content on a monthly basis in addition to our regular updates. For detailed updates, please refer to the written format of our newsletter. With that out of the way, let me wish everyone a happy new year on behalf of the Asia Pacific seed industry. Let me take this opportunity to give a special shout out to our sponsors this month. A big thank you to ANPROS, China International Seed Trade Expo, the Korean Seed Export Corporation, the Korean Seed Association, Sakata, Taki and Tokita. To find out more about their offerings and activities, be sure to visit their websites linked in the description and on the newsletter landing page. And for all other members looking to enhance their marketing and outreach engagement through our print and digital media channels, please get in touch with Membership Coordination Manager, Mr. Bobby, who has reached out to many of you already. Unfortunately, Bobby's a little camera shy this month, so he's asked me to fill in, but don't worry though. I'm sure we'll have him in front of the camera in no time. Next, allow me to take this opportunity to remind all APSA members to renew their membership for 2024. The deadline to renew is 31st March 2024. After that, those who didn't renew will lose access to the APSA membership directory and won't be able to register for all APSA event activities until their dues are paid. Next, I would like to take this opportunity to invite you to register learners for APSA Seed Academy 2024 program. As you know, we launched this new platform last year to provide relevant and timely virtual training, knowledge and capacity building opportunities for seed industry professionals. We currently have 7 programs with 31 modules, which cover everything from seed technology and breeding innovation to IP and phytosanitary affairs, and future more programs in 2024. More details are in the email I sent to all members about this earlier this month. Likewise, we are also taking inquiries and bookings from members interested in advertising on one of our channels as well as through select events. The team will give you more details in this program. Next, let us all hear from our events departments, and for this, I am proud to present Mike Kingpayun.
Hey everyone, it's Mike here, Events Manager for APSA. First, I want to say thank you to everyone who attended last year's 2023 Asian Seed Congress in Christchurch, New Zealand. The Congress was a huge success. We had over 1,100 delegates attending from 45 countries. I also want to thank everyone who answered the post-Congress survey. Please be advised that your comments and feedbacks are acknowledged, and we will definitely be addressing them, especially in regards to the food and to the spacing between the trading tables. In regards to this year's Congress, for those who do not know yet, we are holding it in Sanya, Hainan, China. We are currently in the middle of the planning process, but rest assured, registration will open on the 2nd of May, so please stay tuned for more details. In regards to upcoming APSA events, we are happy to announce a brand new webinar series, the 2024 APSA Large Seed Vegetables and Brassica Okra. Thank God It's Friday, or LSVBOTGIF. This webinar series will cover large seed vegetables, brassica and okra in the Asia Pacific region. There will be a total of 4 sessions. Session 1 will be held on March 22nd, which will cover sweet corn. Session 2 will be held on June 28th and will cover okra. Session 3 will be held on September 27th and will cover cauliflower. And the last session 4 will be held on November 22nd and will cover brassica and cabbage. Registration fee is only one-time registration, which will allow you to attend all sessions and will cost only $150 for 1 to 5 participants, $250 from 6 to 10 participants, and $300 for 11 to 20 participants. If you want more details regarding registration and all the benefits, please visit our event page. I guess that's it for now, and don't forget to stay tuned for next month where we will update you on more upcoming APSA events. Later, guys.
Thank you, Mike, for your updates. What an exciting time ahead for the seed industry. Next, we have an update from our China-based Secretariat staff member, Ms. Xiu Feng Li, who has some timely updates on public-private partnerships, specifically the World Vegetable Center Vegetable Breeding Consortium.
Hi everyone, my name is Xiaofeng Li, APSA Partnership Program Manager based in Beijing. So I will give you an update on APSA Worldwide Consortium. Partnership with World Vegetable Center, it is the 8th year of the APSA Worldwide Vegetable Breeding Consortium. Last year, we have 51 members joined the consortium and offered many activities and projects to the members, including the annual workshop, field demonstration of exclusive lines, participation in special projects. This year, we are going to provide more activities to the consortium members. Besides the annual flagship events of annual workshop, field demonstration of 2024 consortium exclusive lines on May 7 to 8, the post-workshop tour on May 9 in Tainan. This year, we are going to have an extra field demonstration in India for 2023 consortium exclusive lines. This year will be 2 special projects will be available for 2024 consortium members. One is the Lufa project, and the other one under preparation will be the chili thrip resistance project. A pumpkin open field day will be held on February 8 to 9 this year at World Vegetable Research and Training Station at Kamphasan, Thailand. All APSA members are welcome to attend this open field day. APSA World Vegetable Breeding Consortium is a partnership between APSA and World Vegetable Center to give our APSA members opportunity to exercise the newly developed lines from worldwide scientists. And APSA members, the consortium members can enjoy 24 months lead time for these newly developed lines. These breeding lines include crops that have been bred for disease and pest resistance and improved yields and ultimately better returns for farmers and member companies. 谢谢我们所有的中国会员在过去1年对我工作的支持，希望我们2024年一起努力，一起在中国三亚来庆祝我们 APSA 的30周年。谢谢大家。
Moving on to broader technical affairs updates, let's next hear from Technical Advisor, Dr. Shivendra Bajaj. The floor is yours.
So the technical team contributes to the mission of APSA about the advocacies, capacity buildings, and the activities in the form of standing committees and special interest group. So we have 3 standing committees. First is on the standing committee on the international trade and quarantine. Second one is on the seed technology. Third, on the intellectual property and biodiversity. And the special interest groups are on vegetable and ornamental crops and field crops. This year, we have created a new standing committee on plant breeding innovations. And I'll briefly talk about all these standing committees and SIGs. So the standing committee on international trade and quarantine works on primarily on the phytosanitary issues. This year, we are having our 10th APSA phytosanitary consultation. It will be held in Manila in March, and this will be the first time where the APSA phyto consultation is held outside Bangkok. And we have identified few new topics for this consultation as well. The Standing Committee on Intellectual Property and Biodiversity discusses about the matters related to plant variety protection, the access and benefit sharing, what happens in CBD, the Convention of Biological Diversity, and the Treaty ITP-GRFA. This year, for the first time, APSA will be having its first regional consultation on intellectual property and biodiversity in Bangkok in late April, and stay tuned for that as well. The Seed Technology Standing Committee talks about the enhancement of seed measures. So this is a very important committee for us as well. And as I said that this year we are creating a new standing committee on plant breeding innovations, which will be working on the advocacy on gene editing, gene edited crops. Basically, we would like to work with the countries where the guidelines are still not there and try to harmonize the guidelines within our region on gene edited crops. Coming to the SIGs, the special interest group. So we have one SIG on vegetable and ornamental crops, which broadly, as a name suggests, it covers the vegetable crops as well as the flower seed issues and all. Within vegetable and ornamental, we have special groups also. One is on the R&D, which purely takes care about the new innovations that happening in breeding methods in this committee. The second will be on the disease resistance terminology. So basically, this always talks about creating standards and creating a uniform testing procedures for all our members for key diseases pathology in these crops. The field crop SIGs works, as the name suggests, on the field crops, mainly corn, rice, millets. It's very important. The cereal crops feed our region. So this SIG has a very important role to play.
What an exciting time to be part of the Asia and Pacific seed industry and all of the capacity building and activities that we've got going on for our members. Last but not least, let's hear an update from Stephen of the Communications Department.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to all of the subscribers and audience in general coming here, presumably to catch up on the various seed industry news updates, events, announcements, and special developments. And if that's what you came for, you are in the right place, folks. We are very excited to bring to you this brand new production this year, which we are dubbing the APSA 2024 Newscast, which is basically the evolution and a hybrid of our previous productions. Many of you know we had a podcast for several years, and then last year we brought you the APSA Seed Insights production, which featured exclusive interviews and content from seed industry stakeholders, and we are going to continue to bring you those through this production, the APSA Seed Newscast, so we can also bring you updates from our departments, including events, in technical affairs and public-private partnerships, as you heard already. And we do have a lot of updates from various countries and territories around the region, which you can catch up in the APSA Seed newsletter, January 2024. We have updates from Australia, from Bangladesh, from Cambodia, from China, from India, from Indonesia, from the Philippines, Pakistan, Thailand, Vietnam, Turkey, and then some. So be sure to go to that and check all the seed industry news updates, which we bring to you in a brief format. And of course, we give you the links to the original story so you can catch up on the specific news that interests you. And we will also continue to bring you featured interviews when we have them here on this monthly production. And this month we have a special treat, an announcement. Many of you know we have a new executive director at the APSA Secretariat and the executive committee, and we will let her introduce herself. Many of you already know her, and we are pleased to work with her directly. We have worked with her over the years, and she is very professional, very skilled, and we are excited to see where she can bring the APSA Secretariat here in the coming years. But before we get to that, let me take this opportunity to thank all of the continuing sponsors of our Asian seed and planting material digital media sponsors, including spots that we have in our quarterly published magazine, that's print as well as online. as well as through our website and our social media. Thank you. You make these kind of protections possible, and we would not be where we are without you. So I do look forward to anybody else who's interested in marketing opportunities and placement spots, not only in APSA's communication channels, including our website, our social media, which we have a Facebook, we have a LinkedIn, we have a Twitter or X as well. We have Instagram, and we also have WeChat over there in China. So be sure to get in touch and follow us if you aren't already. But we also have opportunities through our various events that you heard a little bit about, including from technical affairs as well as from the events department, including, as Mike mentioned, APSA's 2024 Asian Seed Congress in Sanya, China here later this year. So look out for sponsorship opportunities for that event, as well as many more that you're going to hear about here on the APSA Newscast 2024, as well as our newsletter and regular updates through our channels. So don't miss out on that. And with that, we've come to the final part where we bring you featured content. We have actually two things to bring to you. First, we'll meet our new executive director, and we'll let her introduce herself to you and the rest of the world. And following that, we also have a special production of a highlight video that was produced by Tourism New Zealand on some of the key highlights from the Asian Seed Congress 2023, which we had in Christchurch, as you heard from Mike. And so just note, this isn't our APSA official highlight video. This was produced specifically as part of a case study that Tourism New Zealand was producing. So the video clip that we're going to share for you is really high quality, and it really captures a lot of the essence. But look forward to APSA's official Congress highlight video, which we expect to have featured in February 2024 APSA Newscast, if not in March. But definitely look out for that and more content related to other events and exciting news happening this year in the Asian Pacific seed industry. With that, I'd like to thank you, and I look forward to seeing you all again next month. Khop khun krap.
Hello everyone, today is my first day as Executive Director of APSA. I am so delighted to be here, and I look forward to meeting all of our members and partners. I want to take a moment to thank the APSA team, the OB, the EC, members of special interest groups and standing committees, and of course my predecessor May, for the incredible work you have done and for the warm welcome. I have spent 12 years in the seed sector, and I'm continually fascinated by it. As we all know, seed is the foundation of food security in agriculture. I am excited for the immense potential we have to make an impact in the lives of millions in Asia. Together, we can drive innovation, promote sustainability, and enhance food production to meet the challenges of our time. Let's continue working hand in hand to advance the Asian seed sector. At APSA, we will do our best to support our members and be an ally to business towards achieving a common vision. Now more than ever, collaboration is crucial to addressing the evolving needs of farmers. I am so excited for the journey ahead. I look forward to meeting and working with you.
And that concludes this month's newscast. I hope to see all of you here again next month. If you haven't already, be sure to find us, follow us, and like us on all of our social media channels. I'll close this video with our last November's memory in Christchurch. Take care and bye now.
The Asian Seed Congress is an opportunity for seed companies to come together to do a lot of business in a short period of time. This opportunity is something that everyone really looks forward to.
Anything we eat, food, fiber, feed, is coming from seed. If there is no seed on this planet, there is no life on this planet. When we were trying to find the right location, we asked our members to vote for it. Everybody voted for New Zealand. People are coming from more than 45 countries: America, China, India, Japan,
Korea, Bangladesh,
Pakistan, Thailand, Europe.
Kenya, Turkey, and then of course Australia and New Zealand.
There is no any continent left over. Wherever agriculture exists, those people are here. The landscape is beautiful. The valleys, the mountains, I can feel it like 100% pure. Christchurch city is a beautiful garden city full of culture. It's something different than rest of the world.
So the Asia Pacific Seed Congress is normally always kicked off with a slightly more social event. We chose to do a fun run for us to be able to raise funds for Ronald McDonald House, and just a fun event for people to be able to have a little bit of a look around Christchurch while they were running or walking around.
Christchurch is a small enough city that when you come here, you feel part of it. Delegates will walk down the street, they'll see their friends from somewhere else around the world in a restaurant or in a bar, and that becomes part of the conference as well. There's lots of architectural, cultural activities here. It's got everything that you need.
We are going to go to a lake for some scenic views, do the tram tour, hunting on the Avon. So I'm more than happy, more than happy.
We wanted an event centre that delivered a world-class experience. Te Pai was the logical choice. It's far exceeded our expectations.
Te Pai is actually built on an area where the iwi and the Europeans got together to exchange goods. You look today at Te Pai has brought together people from around the Asia Pacific to trade on seeds. It's like going back in history, and it's wonderful to see. The stories interwoven within this building. We want people to have a real taste of New Zealand when they come here, to take it to the next level and show our manaaki tanga.
Experienced the Kapahaka firsthand. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Even though we cannot fully understand what they're saying, they just shocked. Oh, just feel amazing.
They put on a great show for us. It's probably the best venues we've been to. The booth has been exceptionally busy. We had to bring more staff into man it, so it's been a great country for us.
Whatever you need for a good conference, it is available over here, so no issues.
We got fantastic supports from Christchurch NZ and Tourism New Zealand. Without that, I think we could not have organized such a beautiful events here. When I was traveling here, I met a guy. He was asking me, why do you go to New Zealand? What's the potential? So I said to set up the business here and to enjoy the beauty of New Zealand.